Next, a deadly Sun Prairie home explosion case is settled but not solved. The victims will get a $5 million payout, but their attorney wants an official determination from the state that that explosion was an accident.
News 3's David Douglas joins us now. He has the very latest on this case. David?
Eric and Sarah, when the Sun Prairie home blew up almost a year ago, attorney Dan Rotier says rumors started swirling and the victims had to endure questions about perhaps being behind the blast. So he's asking state officials to review their ruling of cause.
It's something that'll be embedded in your mind for years to come.
1139 Coral Drive is still an address, but it's nobody's home. Just a dirt lot that reminds neighbor Marv Ritchie of the rudest awakening he's ever had.
Threw some clothes on and raced outside, and the young lady was sitting on our curb in front of our home.
Lindsay Stefani was fine and lucky. Roommate Andrew Manley was killed. Her boyfriend, Stephen Slack, paralyzed. New photos show just how far the debris spread and how hard it would be to find a cause. But attorney Dan Rotier says his team did.
Our expert, along with others, located a piece of piping that we believe had vibrated loose.
He believes that piece of pipe is the evidence that led to a $5 million settlement. On it are wrench marks examined by a metal expert, and according to that would-be witness, those marks show the piece known as a drip leg was loosened but never tightened. And Rotier wants to know why the state fire marshal's office couldn't reach the same conclusion.
They never found a piece of pipe. We found it for them. And then they ended up at the end saying they couldn't figure out what happened.
In a letter, he's asking state officials to amend their report and change the cause of the explosion from inconclusive to accident.
I think there is closure. I think it's a good word.
And Ritchie is asking for his neighborhood to finally move forward.
As far as the homeowners go in the area, we're all looking forward to having that lot, again, a home built on it, and to see the neighborhood continue.
Rotier says his clients could have likely gotten much more than $5 million at trial, but settling for the insurance payout would guarantee they'd get money needed for expenses and not put service specialists out of business.
So in answer to Mr. Rotier, will the state reopen this investigation? Will they consider a change here on that ruling?
Well, the only comment we're getting, Eric, from the state fire marshal's office is no comment. One more note, though, before we go, and we do understand that Stephen Slack, who was paralyzed in that blast, is working again part-time. So that's certainly good news. We don't know what kind of work he's doing.
It is nice to hear. All right. Thank you, David.